All right, today's the day. I'm going to get this nessmuk cleaned up. I got the sheath made, come out really nice. Gonna get the handles on this and glued up. And then I'm going to clean my really dirty shop up and start fresh. Don't usually let it get this dirty, but I've had a lot going on. And when I didn't have a lot going on, when I had to sit around, I couldn't come out here and make dust, so excuse. But I'm gonna try something right now before I get to work in here. I'm gonna go to my leather shop and try something that I don't know where I saw this. I'll show you. Let's go in the leather shop. That's a box of scraps that I practice on. And the sheath I just did, I wasn't sure how this was gonna look, so I stamped it on a piece of scrap just to get an idea. I like it, and I did it, and it came out pretty nice. So I'm gonna try another technique, and it's gonna be a little bit more time consuming, but you gotta soak the leather down really good. All right, I'm gonna let that set a minute. And while that's soaking in, I'll tell you what I'm doing. This is a 40 grit belt, and I do not use 40 grit. You know, when I started, I tried 40 grit, but it takes too much to sand the 40 grit lines out. If I was using 1/4 inch stock, I might start with 40 grit and then move to 80 and 120. But I don't. 3/16 is as thick as I use. So let me cut, about 6 inches off of that, and we'll get right back to you. Just another minute or two, and that'll be enough. Here's what I got. A piece of 40 grit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it here, and then I'm gonna take my mallet, and I'm gonna tap the texture of this 40 grit in there and move it down a little bit. I'm gonna do like from about here down with this 40 grit. And I don't have my tripod in here, but I did buy something that clamps to the edge of a table, and it's actually a microphone boom, but it comes with a camera holder. So I could probably put it like over here and put you right over what I'm doing here when I wanna do a leather sheath from start to finish. I mean, putting the big shoulder up here and cutting my pattern out, and then, you know, from there to the very end. Probably maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour video. And so I have that. It's at the house, and I actually may go get it because I'm going to start not here, but in my knife shop. I have another one of these bottles, and I have been using Windex to lubricate the sandpaper when I'm sanding. It keeps the dust down, but the Windex evaporates way too quick. So I'm gonna try something else in there. I'm gonna put just a half a drop of Dawn in the bottle and then fill it up and see if that doesn't stay liquid a little longer. It keeps your sandpaper cleaner for longer. So let me shut the camera off, and I'm gonna do this, and if it works, well, let me do this and I'll show you if it works. If not, you'll never see this. All right. I like that texture. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I have some antique stain. Yeah. Now I'm going to use some darker stuff. I'll use the darker stuff. Sorry, my chair took off. So this trailer must not be level because the chair just took off to the north. Okay, I'm going to let this dry a little bit. I'm going to walk home, and I'm going to get my clamp on tripod and some Dawn. I forgot to pick up the Dawn dishwashing soap, and probably another 10 minutes or so this will be dry enough to do the next step. See you in a minute. All right, my friend Rob sent me an email saying, quick, you got to buy one of these. It was like just under $6. It was like $5.97 or something like that. And I ordered 2 of them. I don't know what I needed the second one for, but I have 2. So let me get you mounted in there. Let me see if I can do this live. Last time I tried screwing with my phone, I dialed 911. Okay, so that looks like it's going to be okay. Yeah, I'll try not to wiggle the table too much, but all right, here we go. Let me get my last paper towel here because I think I'm gonna need it. It's still a little bit damp, but I think it'll be all right. I haven't used this stuff in a while, so let me give it a good shake. All right. God, messy stuff. You want to rub it in really good because you want to get it down in them little pockets. And then let it set a minute. And this is it takes a long time to dry. So, let me give this just a second. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know you're wiggling. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You see how the pecs are darker? I like it. I'm not sure if this will be a finish for everyone, but it will be a nice, if I make a sheath and it's not spoken for, I may try this, because I would hate to do this on a sheath that somebody didn't like, So let me take one other thing. And this is a satin sheen, and what it's supposed to do is remove a little bit of the brown and make it lighter on top and leave the dark. Yeah, I see that. Yep. Okay. I really like that. I have to be careful. You can see, if you look close, you can see there's a line here where I did it this way. So what I'll do is I'll move it around like this so there's no distinct line where it stops and starts. If I do this again, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. What do you think? It's an interesting deviation from, it's just nice to know different ways of getting different effects. And that's what I was shooting for, just something a little different. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's see, where's the off? All right, this is Tennessee Bubba's nessmuk, cleaned up, and fixing to go run it across the buffer. These are not high polished. These are just sanded to 600. And then I hit it with a buffer and it just makes it look nicer, but it's still, you know, a usable knife that if you end up getting it all scratched up and everything, you can take some 600 and clean it all back up and make it look all brand new. So let me go put this on the buffer, and then I'm going to drill the, I think he chose walnut. I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. And it's a really nice piece of walnut that's got some figure in it. That's gonna look nice. So I'll get them drilled and rough shaped and epoxied on. He wants stainless pin, and here in about an hour or so I will have these clamped on and epoxied and clamped on, and then I'm going to start cleaning up my shop. So let me go buff this and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, see, you can still see the sanding scratches, but it's a lot less likely. You okay? What's wrong? You got a dog sneeze? It's less prone to rusting. Now, high carbon steel is going to form a patina. Are you okay, baby? Watch this. You block one nostril, and it's over. Nope. Okay? It's a backwards sneeze is what they call it. And you can stop it by blocking one of their nostrils. Don't ask me why. Works almost every time. Okay. Okay, let me get the wood out, put it in my drill press, and start drilling holes. So there we go. It's a good usable knife with a good finish that's easily reproducible. Now, you can't reproduce it if you don't have a buffer, but if you have 600 grit sandpaper, you just drag it this away from the handles back with a flat piece of steel or wood backer with, you know, a backer board. I have both, a piece of steel and a piece of wood. And you can sand out the scratches and make it look brand new again. But it is definitely a knife. This finish is definitely intended for use. And polishing it just removes a little bit of the outer layer that might hold on to moisture and make it rust. Okay, let me get the wood out and get these handles drilled. Okay, that piece of walnut that I had, let me show you. It would have been a nice piece of walnut, but it's bowed, it's not square, and there's no way I could have made it flat, adhere flat to the steel. Plus it had a crack in it. So I'm not even going to try to use that on a smaller knife. I don't want to take the chance. So what I gave you is a nice set of desert ironwood handles. It's similar to walnut, except it's actually much more durable, much harder wood. And right now what I'm going to do is sand the nose of these down to about 600, and I'm going to buff them, and then I'll put these on your knife. So look at this. Isn't that strange? How just, oh, it's been a couple, 3 months maybe, and they are like old buddies. Okay, that's gonna look real nice. All right, tomorrow, which is Friday, if it's a nice day, we're gonna ride our bikes, but it looks like it's gonna be like today, cloudy, measurable. Get to work. Cloudy, miserable, gray, and let me go open my door. What were you thinking?
When I can't do anything anymore,
Yeah.
but sit, are you going to stay down here and fondle your cat and not be up there with me?
I want to bring my cat up there.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, we're all going to move down here then.
Well, because every time I look in here, you're fondling the cat.
Okay, I haven't fondled the cat in quite a while, so.
I was just sitting there thinking about that. Because the day's coming when I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to have to sit in the recliner and do nothing, like all the other old people.
That'll last about 10 minutes. You'll be out in here in your scooter raking.
No, I hate raking.
Okay, I have the handles epoxied on. I'm fixing to drink a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to get to cleaning up this mess in here. So I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. You want to come in and set? Huh?
You just made Alexa start playing my music. Something you said.
I said I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. Would you like to come in and set?
Alexa, pause music. God, she is so annoying.
Yeah?
I mean, she just... What do you have to drink?
I have water and orange juicy juice up on top.
Good Lord, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that something? On top of the refrigerator, I got, there's cold water in the fridge and there's that orange drink on top of the fridge.
You know, when we're in our house, I wait on you. So we're down here in your house, you should wait on me.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get these pins cut and get this glue cleaned up and the handles shaped. So I should have this done in probably a couple of hours. All right. Let the games begin. All right. This is not done by any means, but I got it. I got the handle shaped, the pins cut. I got a whole bunch more sound I do on the end there. Put this right here. Yeah, what happened here? Huh, I must have forgot that. All right, back into the vise with you. Isn't that something? Oh, I could miss that. All right, I'm at 180. I just got to finish up this end here. I guess I forgot to do that pin. The other pins are done. All right, let me finish this. Then I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee and start sanding it up to 1,000 and then buff it. All right, I like it, and I think Tennessee Bubba will like it also. I have polishing compound all over it, and I'm gonna clean it up, but I gotta wash my hands first because I'll just end up getting stuff all back over it. So let me go wash my hands, here's what I cleaned it up with, and it leaves a good protective layer on it, and that's this stuff. So let me go wash my hands, and you know what? I still haven't had my cup of coffee. So I'm gonna get a cup of coffee and clean all the schmutz, the polishing compound off of this, and then fit it in the sheath. And I'm not sure, I may wet form this. It depends how well it fits in the sheath. Be back with a cup of coffee and freshly washed hands. Look at those hands. You could eat off those hands. All right, let's get our coffee drank. Get this knife cleaned up, and I'm probably gonna put the edge on it too, and it will be done. So tomorrow, I may get to experimenting with my hidden tang knife, the one with the scroll work on the spine. I may see what I can get done on that tomorrow, if I get this done, and I think I will. There we go. I'm not going to wet form it. It fits good. Here's what we're looking like. And that is cleaned up. And believe it or not, that is my satin finish. If it was a high polish, you would see no scratch marks in it at all. Okay, I'm gonna put the edge on it and call it a day. I'll probably get to, let's see, today is Friday. You'll see this Saturday. I'll probably get to shipping this Monday. Thanks for watching.